Today I'm going to start a series that I like to call Creating a Buzz About Razz. I'm going to be reviewing some hands played by Bumblebee99 of the 2+2 forums fame. He recently was sentenced by his fellow forumites to play a month of Razz, and in order to lessen the blow, I made him an offer that he couldn't refuse. I told him I would review his play in his first 100 hands and send him my comments if he was willing to let me make some videos about the experience. And he was gracious enough to do that. A few months have passed since he completed this challenge, so I figure it's safe to kind of out his play at this point in a public setting. So we're going to take a look at how he plays these hands, what kind of good plays and what kind of mistakes he made as a beginner, and hopefully it'll be instructive for other beginners or kind of novice level players just moving up from play money or micro stakes to give them some idea of how to play at low stakes tables. So he was playing a 1-2 limit on PokerStars with a 10-cent ante. So like most Stars tables, it's got a relatively low ante. And he's playing at a full table here. And he's going to start off in this hand with a 3-card 8. And he's going to open complete, which I certainly like here. And he gets raised by the villain here. 4th Street. The villain kind of has an automatic bet, certainly, at that point. And Ninja V makes the call, as he should. Now on 5th Street, he goes for a check raise here. And I love his initiative in check raising because you don't see it enough in a game like Razz, where the player to act first has the strongest board. But a spot like this is one of the reasons why you don't see it that much. I don't really like it in this spot for the following reasons. He's got a very strong board going here. His opponent showed strength on 3rd Street, but certainly had an automatic bet on 4th Street. So if, for instance, his opponent has paired up so that Ninja B is ahead, he's probably not going to get his opponent to bet. If, on the other hand, his opponent has made 7 at this point, yeah, he may get him to bet, but now he's getting in more money while he's behind. Now, if the hands were a little bit weaker and he could build some fold equity against a made hand that villain might have, it'd be another story. But I would not expect a villain, especially at this level, to ever fold a made 7 once he's got it, regardless of how strong Ninja B's board gets. So I don't really like it in this case. He's got basically 53% equity against villain's whole range here, including the chance that he's paired. So while it may seem like a good idea from that perspective, I think you kind of maximize your losses when you lose and minimize your wins when you're ahead. Alright, so on this hand, Ninja B's got good position. Same villain from the previous hand, open completes, and Ninja B raises him. Now, maybe B was thinking, I've got an ace up that shows a lot of strength, and I can semi-bluff here. But with a 10 in the hole, he obviously does not have a very good starting hand. And if villain were in a more typical steal spot, you could possibly make this kind of play and have it be correct. But with 2 aces yet to act after the villain completes, I don't suspect, even if he is typically more aggressive than the average player at this level, that he's going to be stealing there very much. He's pretty much always going to have some sort of hand, maybe as bad as a 3-card 9, but Ninja B is not going to be ahead of that. So I don't see the point here in semi-bluff raising. I don't really even see the point in calling here with the small antes. I would just get out of the way.